All right. Here we go. Finally doing a stream of sorts. What is all this? Oh no, I didn't want to do all that. Nope. Nope. How do I get out of here? Exit that. Let's exit that full screen nonsense, shall we? Let's get the hell out of there. Let's. Okay. This is so dumb. All right, so we're building a workflow. I'm so used to doing these these quick recordings of the workflows, but I'm adapting one of these here. I'm adapting this one, but I'm going to simplify the hell out of it because this thing is a damn beast. This one, it runs on a schedule because normal operations is that you want to run this on a schedule to grab updated files. But then the main workflow here, it's built to run recursively, so it can page basically infinitely through files, so that on the initial run, it could slurp them all in. And then honestly, I can't even remember why this third workflow is here. So update the file alt text. What do you? Okay, I know what that is. Ew. So, yeah, but I'm gonna simplify the hell out of this, and then we could tweak it out if anybody out there wants to get crazy. But why are all my files empty? Good Lord. Good Lord. So I'm not gonna lie. All right. Not gonna lie. Sometimes, usually it only happens when you rename a file that sometimes weird things happen with the files. But I'm gonna jump into the original one here. If I can grab this code step. Um, uh, See, it's custom 3 in here, and I copied this workflow. So, no, I didn't. Did I copy a different one? Oh, I copied a different one. Wait, what? All right, whatever. Whatever, bro. Honestly, bro. Honestly, whenever somebody says honestly, honestly, bro. Um, paginate through image alt tags. Oh, okay. This is the GPT Vision API. You're starting to see how slowly this goes in the real world. In practice, uh, this actually goes quite slowly. All right, see, that's the freaking file I was looking for. Okay, and it's freaking empty in here in this freaking duplicated workflow. It's freaking empty. All right, so I've got some logic here that's basically saying if it's called via webhook, grab the cursor from the webhook. Otherwise, grab the cursor from the database, which is how we're persisting that webhook. But I think what I'm going to simply do is use our MESA storage get cursor. And that's going to be actually a lot easier. Okay. And I'm not sure if that initializes to null or not, but at the end of the day, we will determine that at some point in the future. All right, so and then I'm simplifying this mofo way down. These data steps are a little bit annoying for managing the cursor. So storage is, you'll see what it is. You're going to see what it's all about. You'll see what it's all about here in a moment. And do we want to save it there or there? Let's just frickin' save it there. And we're going to do our data. These things are so frickin' GraphQL jobbies are so time intensive to type out. Am I right? All right, I'm going to delete these babies. Don't need all that rubbish. All right, and then the rest of this, we're going to loop over the files. Don't need that. And I don't need that nonsense. Because we are going to simply save this file to Google Drive. And, oh, what's the URL? What's the URL? Sometime, maybe I should just run this. Maybe I should just send it. We should change our button name to send it. The storage item cursor does not exist. Okay. Well, then why don't you just return a frickin' null, dude? Seriously. Seriously. Let's maybe there's a way we can default this. Okay. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. All right, default value. There you go. Fantastic. Fantastic. That was actually sort of well architected there, which I do appreciate. All right, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Run it again. Run it again. Guys, seriously? Seriously? All right, let's try this. It's getting a little bit ugly. Okay, we're getting. I'm so used to PHP that like, is it exception or error? Dude, I am so used to. Oh, or is it just right? I always forget how these stupid lets work. Like if I did a let here, do I need to do a let here? Oh, okay. Here we go. There we go. Right? Do nothing, brosif. Why? Because it's null. Okay? By the way, peep those keyboard shortcuts for running the test. You don't know about my keyboard shortcuts. Son of a Okay. You don't know about my keyboard short. Dude, I got keyboard shortcuts for days. I built my own damn Chrome extension just to do keyboard shortcuts. So hit me up if you're interested. So what's undefined here? What's what's undefined now there? All right, well, tell you what. Okay, tell you what. Let's look at the why doesn't the on 21? Why would I What? Oh. Oh, okay. It's all right. Yeah, I was this set task external data. What it does is that it puts some gray text under the thing. All right, not a big deal. Not a big deal. We'll circle back. We're gonna go ahead and circle for the love of Christ. All right. I also had a variables step for defining the max number of things to grab at a time. It tends to be very handy to grab like one when you're testing, and then to grab a lot more than that after you're done testing. But I'm gonna just hard code that guy, that biche, right? We're gonna hard code it. We're gonna hard code it. Cannot read property subs. Okay. Oh yeah. So coming back here, what I wanted to see is once it runs, I think maybe not. I was gonna say I thought that it collected some intel on the run, and then it gave you some enhanced interrogation of the some of those dynamic things, which it does not. Which it does not. Fucking hell. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Okay, here's we're gonna settle down. We're gonna simmer down. Okay, we're gonna chill out, and we're just gonna go ahead and inspect this. All right, so here's where I want to figure out what to name this. What to name this son of a gun. So what I did some initial, what I did, I did some initial tests was I just used the image ID, and it doesn't deduplicate them. Like it doesn't overwrite them if you use the same ID, which is probably fine. I mean, it's probably fine, but what I'd like to do, I would absolutely love to sort of grab a legacy resource ID so that I don't have to deal with all the frickin' shenanigans of. I ran the test twice. Legacy resource does not exist. Okay. You know what? You know what, pal? Here's what I think about that. All right. Here is what I don't even have anything in my frickin' uh, nodes ID, no legacy resource ID, but maybe it's in this dot 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 on jobby. I don't know what these dot 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 on jobbies are called. No legacy resource ID. You know what? You know what, GraphQL? You're a freaking liar. You know why? You know how I know you're a liar? Because the REST API has a regular ID for that. All right? I'm sick and tired of your games, Toby. No, just kidding. Toby's a man. Shout out to Toby. But I'm sick and tired of his games. Legacy resource IDs. All right. So I have two. All right. So I'm going to just use the ID. And I wish I knew a nice way in Liquid. You know what? You're not going to see this because I am not sharing my other windows for good reason. Okay. Can't have you seen all my stuff. Okay. Can't have you seeing all my business. But I I would love to. All right, dude, I get the picture. I would love to have a nice, easy way to grab the. Hey, Chat GPT, give me some liquid code to return just the number at the end of this stupid friggin' GID string. Would ya? Certainly. You can extract the numeric power at the end of a string of liquid using split. All right, let's see if that works. Liquid is an absolute mystery to me at all times. Okay, not gonna lie. Not gonna frickin' lie. And I wonder if we want to use these jobbies so that we don't have any white space. We do not want to have any white space. All right, now I need now I need to figure out my image URL. All right, image custom, no, loop image URL, loop image URL. And I'm going to need my folder ID. Okay. And we're not going to need this madness. All right. Not gonna lie, this was a lot. This whole recursive situation. And here's where it's going to show us our legacy storage. But honestly, we need to stop calling this legacy. All right. We need to call it what it is. And that's a badass storage mechanism. Look how much simpler this workflow got. Holy hell. All right, let's give this a run. Keep wanting to cuss, but I try not to because, dude, I know that. All right, why didn't you just remove that once I told you that I knew that? For frick's sake, bro. For the love of God. Stop. Oh, snap. All right. And, okay. So, when I'm running these tests, I frequently want to know which file I'm talking about. Did you even save? Okay, cool. All right. Cool beans. All right. Cool beans, right? Now the question is it going to deal with the pagination correctly when I run it a second time? Because that is the name of the game here. That is the entire name of the entire game. It would be really nice. See, this is why this set task external data is so important. It would be super nice if I could see the whatchamacallit, the name of the file here. Then I could at least see that they're changing. But that looks good, right? That looks pretty good because it pulled in 3 new products. And now the next thing we want to test is that, all right, let's bump this max up to something astronomically high, like 10. Let's run it again. And I'm going to get some coffee. You sit tight, all right? I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Yeah. I'll go down to this chair. Okay, so we hit 6 items. All right, so that should be. So if we run it again, it should loop over. It should have nothing to deal with. Cool. And then because it's keying off of updated content, we should, in theory, which this is actually not sort of ideal, I guess, for this use case. But even if we updated, maybe we want to do it on created at, because I don't know if you can update an image outside of like updating the alt draw. What? Are you serious, bro? Bro, are you? That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Did not know that was possible. Commit. All right. Hell. Hell. Let's commit it. Yes. How do I close this, dude? Done. That was a confusing interface. Obviously, editing alt text is probably going to trigger an updated at, which does not really serve our purposes. I do have a separate workflow that pulls all your alt text. What? Wait. Oh. It must have blanked out the cursor. Um, it must have blanked out the cursor. Yeah, that's wait. Okay, let me check. All right, so when it was empty, question becomes, what was the cursor set to? Oh, okay. Has next page fault. So I think I'm confused. What about, okay, now what happened in this penultimate run? You didn't know I knew that word. You did not know that I knew that word, bro. Okay. Yeah, cool. So we can always just grab the end cursor as long as it's not null. If it's null, we want to ignore it. If it's null, we want to ignore it. It seems like there could be weird edge cases there, but we march on undeterred. Uh, cool. So I think we're done. Um, what's our current cursor? Don't know if it's possible to reset the or refresh the cursor without doing a full page refresh, an absolute full page refresh. I mean, who even does a full page refresh these days? Okay, and obviously, every single time I've done this, it has created new images. Okay, sorry to say, that's just the deal. All right. Now, it's gotten through 5, so we know that it's finished, and it should have not set the cursor to null. It should keep that darn cursor where it is. We run it again, it should be empty. Oh yeah, no, here's where it set the cursor to null last time. Right? That's the old culprit. So now if we run it again, it should do that again. Cool. And then let's do a little more drawing. You know what I'm saying? I think these tiles need to get spruced up, my boy. Yes, sir. Let's spruce that baby up. You feel me? Spruce it up. You feel me? All right, let's see if that updated ad has taken effect. And there we have it. Absolutely. Absolutely fantastic. We have Tiger stepping onto the green. What? Oh, there we go. Tiger Woods stepping onto the green here. And he is approaching with a 9 iron. and he is bound to complete this workflow. All right, so I think that's it. All right, so it runs on a daily. I think if you want to run this initially on a ton of things, like you have a billion images you want to pull down, then just do recurring every minute or every 5 minutes. Every minute could be tricky because if it doesn't complete it, then it'll go crazy. And then just have it do like 250 at a pop. Um, and that should run through them pretty quick. If you really need it to go faster than that, that's where we set up the recursivenation, the recursiveness on that sucker. So yeah, cool. All right, guys. Well, this has been a fun test. I probably won't publish this, but this has been kind of a cool test. And now I'm struggling to end it. Struggling to find the words. I'm struggling to find the words to say how. All right, later.